Live and alert on the north side of the dirty. This is your man D-Real coming at you with another Be Real with D-Real, where edutainment is what I do. Yeah, check it. My curiosity got piqued about Killmonger again because of a certain debate. Now, I'm not caping for or against anybody that was in that debate. So if you saw it, cool. If you didn't, cool. This will be fresh to you because you can watch this video that way too. I'm not pointing fingers at nobody and saying nothing about nobody. I'm just going to tell you how I feel because I wasn't there, and I'm kind of sad I wasn't there. And there are a couple of things I like to get off my chest, and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it off my chest in a formatted sort of a way. So if it seems systemic, remember that if you are a part of that system, there's the only way you're going to have control over that system or be able to be heard within that system. So, in a very roundabout way, that being said, comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D-Real page so that when new material comes out, you get it. If you're digging what a brother's shoveling, put some dirt in my bucket, comment, like, subscribe, and share. Floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee. One of my role models. Anyways, I'm going to show you, excuse me, 4 video clips. I do not own the rights to this video clip, but most likely, like what it always tells me on YouTube, this is copyrighted material, but the user allows it to be used on YouTube. So this is probably going to be some of those, and if it's not, then you won't see the video. All right. First video up is one of the 2 positives, because this is how I was told from a psychological standpoint that you get someone to see what you're trying to explain to them. You've got to make them feel good about them. So that's what we're doing. Check it out.
They're beautiful. Where's this one from?
The Bobo Ashanti tribe, present-day Ghana, 19th century.
For real? And what about this one?
That one's from the Edo people of Benin, 16th century.
Now, tell me about this one.
Also from Benin, 7th century, Fula tribe, I believe.
Nah.
I beg your pardon.
It was taken by British soldiers in Benin, but it's from Wakanda, and it's made out of vibranium. Don't trip. I'm gonna take it off your hands for you.
These items aren't for sale.
How do you think your ancestors got these? You think they paid a fair price? Or did they take it like they took everything else?
So I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
You got all this security in here watching me ever since I walked in, but you ain't checking for what you put in your body.
All right, mate, let's have it. Come on, mate, time.
I think she might not be feeling too good. Hey, somebody get some help. Come here, call the doctor, please.
Noble, right? Yes, he sounds like a real knowledgeable kind of guy. Yeah, okay, but we're remaining positive here. He does indeed know his stuff about artifacts and things of that nature. And that was a very impressive thing. And that was your introduction to the cinematic Killmonger. We endeared him to you. We made you feel good about that cat. Okay? Let's watch another video about this guy.
Why? So you could just lock me up? No. Just bury me in the ocean with my ancestors that jumped from the ships. Because they knew death was better than bondage.
It's psychological. This is how we endear this villain to you. And it's very well done. Okay. I am ingratiating this villain to you because he espouses, says, and does things that appeal to you. It's psychological. Do you not understand that? Okay. Some little notes I just made to my, you know what? I'm gonna save the notes. I'm gonna save the notes because the notes are gonna be juicy. Okay, now you just saw those two scenes. Those two scenes make you go, yeah, Killmonger, he's our guy. Yeah, he's your guy. Every facet of him is your guy. This is your guy. Just much like my man said, is this your king?
Heart-shaped herb with that. It's all of it.
Yes. So when it comes time for another king, we will be ready.
Another king. Yeah, go ahead and burn all that.
My king, we cannot do that. It is our tradition.
When I tell you to do something, I mean that shit. Burn it all!
Is this your king? Is this your king? I hear the bar raising already. I hear it already. I hear it. Oh, well, sometimes some things got to be done. If people tell you no all the time. Anything that is not authoritarian is tyrannical in nature. And here's what I mean by that. There are times when people need to be told what to do. Like in the event of a fire, somebody's got to be like, get that hose, get those people out of here, get that material out of the way so we don't get more fire. Yeah, move the oils. Come on, move. Everybody, come on, get up off your ass. Let's go. That is an authoritarian moment. A tyrannical moment is what you just saw. Okay? I asked you to do something. You didn't do it. So I'm the king. I can literally kill you if I want to, if you don't do what I say. Now, a wise king would say, I'm not going to live forever. I do need an heir. And I do want my heir to be a Black Panther. No. I'm the last Black Panther. F everybody else. Okay. That's your king. So if you were in the presence of Erik Killmonger and you were a priest that had oversight of the heart-shaped herb harvesting, and you were trying to simply do your job as the person who works in the temple that harvests the heart-shaped herb, and explain to your king that there needs to be heart-shaped herb for, and how we know Sister Girl ain't took no oath prior to that, because they real big on oaths around there in Wakanda. And I hereby do swear to harvest this and not poison the king, and that kind of a thing. But when it's all about you, let's look at one more clip and I'm gonna wrap this up.
Serving justice to a man who stole your vibranium and murdered your people. Justice your king couldn't deliver.
I don't care that you brought Claw. Only reason I don't kill you where you stand is because I know who you are. Now, what do you want?
I want the throne.
Hey, you, the tuna.
Y'all sitting up here comfortable. Must feel good. It's about 2 billion people all over the world that looks like us, but their lives are a lot harder. Wakanda has the tools to liberate them all.
And what tools are those?
Vibranium. Your weapons.
Our weapons will not be used to wage war on the world. It is not our way to be judge, jury, and executioner for people who are not our own.
Not your own. But didn't life start right here on this continent? So ain't all people your people?
I am not king of all people. I am king of Wakanda. And it is my responsibility to make sure our people are safe and that vibranium does not fall into the hands of a person like you.
Son, we have entertained the charlatan for too long. Reject his request.
Oh, I ain't requesting nothing. Ask who I am.
You're Erik Stevens, an American black operative, a mercenary nicknamed Killmonger. That's who you are.
That's not my name, princess. Ask me, king.
No.
Ask me.
Take him away.
Ungubani, Indingu Njadaka, Unyanaka Njobu.
Huh?
Unyana kandobo.
I found my daddy with panther claws in his chest. You ain't the son of a king, you are the son of a murderer.
Uyabosisa! Lies!
I'm afraid not, Queen Mother.
What?
You indanda toka njobo.
Hey, auntie.
Now, we all know where that epic scene eventually ended up. Now, here's the thing. Do those words he spoke in the throne room sound like the words of someone who is seeking to truly change the world? Or does that sound like someone who wants to use Wakanda as a tool to exact vengeance on the world he feel spurned him, did him dirty, gave him a raw deal? He ain't talking about making things better for anybody but himself. I ain't hear him say, we're going to start all over. And this time it's going to be us in charge. And how does that make it better? Does that make it better? Or does that just reverse the roles and then you still have the same kind of thing going on? Because let's say Killmonger had been successful, you still had the presence of Celestials, Eternals, and Skrulls, and all of these other beings who have access to technology as well, arguably as good as what Wakanda has. So eventually that cycle would have just repeated. We wouldn't have had any real lasting change. Not under a despot. A despot seeks to create a state and allow the land to just simply be frozen in time in that state because of their edicts and their philosophies and their thought processes. That is what you would have gotten with an Erik Killmonger, because he's raising the bar constantly. Oh, I'm going to say all the stuff that I know people want to hear. I'm going to say all the stuff that I know you people don't want to hear. And it's going to cause, it's what he did with Wakabi. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that I think that Erik Killmonger was right so much as I think Erik Killmonger was wrong. Okay, that don't make no sense to you. This is what makes sense to me. People who are evil can say good things. Just like it says in the Bible, the devil knows what's in the Bible. The devil knows good from evil. That doesn't mean he chooses to walk the path of good. With that knowledge, that's all the brother's saying. Okay, so moving forward, understand. That's how men get women in the bed, have sex with them, and leave in the morning. I say what I know you want to hear to get what I want. Some people believe Erik Killmonger was right. Some people believe Erik Killmonger was wrong. Okay? Look at it from an objective point of view. Look at it from a subjective point of view. And then go, what makes sense? I get he's behaving in the way that evil people do, but you do not have to act like your enemy. What happened to being better than your foes versus becoming like your foes to defeat them? Because that appeals to the mass, and that's what we want. In the 90s, we loved the Punisher. In the 90s, we loved Wolverine. In the 90s, we loved Lobo because they were doing what the Supermans and the Batmans and the Captain Americas were unwilling to do. And that's why people love Erik Killmonger. But make no mistake, Erik Killmonger is about no one but Erik Killmonger. I didn't even show you the scene where he killed his girlfriend. But it's two negatives and it's two positives and a negative. That's how it's supposed to work. So I gave you two positives and two negatives. So I like to level the playing field. You choose. You know, if y'all want to debate in the comments, we can. If you don't, and you just want to take it, then you can take it. But I know it's going to be a bunch of y'all out there that ain't going to take it. So let the debate begin. I will be coming at you with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good to each other. See you in the comments.